What's up, America? Are you ready for the most thrilling, underrated, hands down the best live cooking demonstration that you've ever seen in your life? Get ready, because it's about to happen right now. I gotta stall a little bit. Greg wanted to ring the bell, but right now we got lunch break presented by recteq. Make sure you smash that share button, give us a like, give us a love. What's up, Chef Greg?
Jody, I appreciate it. You had to ring the bell. I mean, you normally do it. I figured you're stepping in John's shoes. I'd have to, step into your shoes for a little bit and ring the bell.
Cool, ring
because
that bell.
Because that's what we want you guys to do, is go ahead and ring the bell, those of you watching on YouTube. But hey, appreciate you guys tuning in today. This is Lunch Break presented by recteq Grills, and we got a doozy today because
Ooh.
I went to the grocery store this morning and I was kind of hungry, which is not normally a good thing. I was torn. Did I want to make Italian, or did I want to do like tacos? Because it is Tuesday. So we do a lot of Tex Mex around the house on Tuesdays. But I was torn, so I bought enough to do both. We took an office poll today, whether you wanted to see classic Italian manicotti, or if you wanted to see like some sort of like Tex Mex barbecue fatty thing. And everybody voted. They actually wanted to see both. So this is Ben Lowe's signal to make it all kind of meld together. So we're going to take manicotti, and we're going to take Tex Mex, and we're going to make a Tex Mex manicotti baby.
Ooh, we're making babies. I like it. It's after hours-esque.
I mean, you know what? You got to spread the barbecue love. And this is the only way I know how, other than to do something crazy ridiculous, and hopefully we can break the internet. But I need your help to do that. I need you guys to smash that share button. Maybe you got a group, neighborhood group, a yard sale group. Just go ahead and slam it over there, and let's get some new people into the recteq family. But
Chicago in the house, Alabama, Arkansas, Michigan. What's up, everybody?
I think everybody's got one thing in common today, Jody. It's probably 100 degrees everywhere.
Everywhere. It's hot.
But I got a 9x13 pan, and let's get this party started. We've got some roasted salsa verde.
Ooh.
And you could make your own, but it's too hot. I'm being lazy. I'm not gonna lie. And we're just gonna give a little dumperoo. And you got to make sure you get it all out because you paid for all of it. There you go.
Shoot, yeah, mix it up, Scotty Waters says.
Almost threw that in the wrong place because there's no trash can over there.
Oh,
so we've got some salsa verde in the bottom of that, and that's just going to hang out for a second.
Okay.
Okay. You got to have a BFB. You got to have that big freaking bowl. We've got some chorizo that we cooked off earlier because, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I just have cooked chorizo hanging out of my fridge. We got some ground beef, so it's a pound of ground beef and a pound of chorizo. Ooh. But maybe you got leftover chicken. Maybe you got leftover shrimp. Maybe you got leftover pulled pork. Maybe you got leftover brisket. Maybe you got leftover roasted corn.
I like
onions,
where your head's
peppers,
at, Chef Greg.
Onions. Take all of that. It's going in the pool. Okay?
Pennsylvania, Kansas, South Jersey. What's up, John? Chucktown, South Carolina, Michigan.
Wouldn't mind being in Jersey right now at the beach. All right, so we've got our pound of chorizo, our pound of ground beef. I told you, this is Italian manicotti, right?
Where'd you get that?
The grocery store.
Italy? I've never seen it before.
Some ricotta.
Not a huge ricotta fan. What about you, Greg?
I love ricotta.
Okay.
I think it's kind of underrated. But again, this is a form of manicotti. My grandmother is probably rolling over on the couch right now in frustration. Actually, she's never made manicotti or stuffed shells. She's never made lasagna.
Oh, throwing her under the bus right now.
Veronica, what gives? 93?
Dang.
Come on now.
Guys, give Greg's grandma some love in the comments section down below. Make sure you smash that share button.
Green chilies. Now, this is a serious question. When you open a can, do you pinch from the top or do you pinch from the side? Did you know you could do that? That you pinch from the side? Like, are you a pinch from the top or a pinch from the side?
Put it in the comment section down below, guys. Chef Greg's about to blow your mind.
I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and pinch from the side. And this can opener used to be my favorite.
Well, yeah, it's a big old can opener for that little bitty can.
I mean,
whoa.
But the beauty of doing it from the side is you don't get any metal shavings.
Very cool.
Okay? Boom, green chilies. Everybody in the pool.
Illinois, Florida, Kentucky in the house.
And I know there's some people out there that are buying up all the Goya, the beans, okay, all of that stuff. If you do not pick up some Goya packets,
you're missing out, guys.
You are missing out. And here's how you use these. It's real simple. It says for the recipe, if it serves 4, add 1 packet. Well,
easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I don't know how many this serves because I ain't made it yet. But I'm going to go ahead and add 2 packets because that's how we live the recteq lifestyle.
Shoot, yeah.
I mean, it honestly says, just cook the way you always cook. The same recipe, the same seasoning, nothing changes. Except for every 4 people, add a packet. Well, it's a party in here at recteq Worldwide Headquarters. So we're going to add 2 packets.
Hashtag love you granny, says Teresa Silcox.
I want a little heat to the table. We're going to add some of that Ron's Screaming Pig, and I'm going to add that downwind because I got a fan over there. We don't want to blow this in my eyes. And then a little carne asada seasoning because it was laying around on the pantry. It looked lonely. It smelled amazing.
Minnesota, Maryland, Nebraska, East Texas, Illinois, Aiken, South Carolina in the house.
There we go. All right, so I've got some mozzarella. This is manicotti, people. We got the ricotta. We got the mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Okay?
The mozz. You can't forget the mozz, Greg.
I can only mess up a recipe. I was going to use a B word. I don't think we can say that on camera. Not a 5-letter word. All right, so I got a couple eggs. This is going to help sort of bind everything together, keep that ricotta cheese from getting too loose.
Delaware in the house?
Ooh, snap. A little cilantro.
I love some cilantro, man.
Shoot, yeah. But again, you could use anything for this. You could put pulled pork, shrimp, brisket, leftover chicken. Maybe you don't have any meat. Maybe you just got to do some roasted squash and zucchinis and some vegetales.
Missouri, Douglasville, Charleston, Houston, Texas, Kentucky, Maryland. I mean, they're joining in from absolutely everywhere, Greg.
I love it.
Just to see you do this Tex Mex twist on this classic Italian dish.
I mean, like I said, I was torn at the store today. Did I want to do Italian or did I want to do Tex Mex? And, you know, when Jody walked in the office, I hit him hard with the question. I didn't give him a chance to walk through the door. I jumped him at the door, and I basically yelled at him, "What did you want to see?" And unequivocally, he said yes, which told me he wanted to see both.
What?
All right. I digress.
Greg, where can folks sign up to get this recipe inserted into their inbox?
If you want to get this email inserted into your inbox,
shoved
delicately,
ooh,
go ahead and go over to recteqgrills.com. Go to the bottom of any page, okay? Sign up to be the join the newsletter.
Easy
After
peasy,
that,
lemon squeezy.
Go to recteqgrills.com/lunchbreak. Put your email address in there, and we will very delicately, lovingly, just insert that email into your inbox. And after you see how delicious this is, you're going to want this recipe. But you got to give Charlie, one of our graphic designers, a couple days because I haven't wrote this recipe out yet.
Yep.
And, yeah.
I still owe him 5, Greg, so when I give him my 5, you at least got 5 days.
All right. Gallon Ziploc bag.
Oh, Ray Carnes is watching.
What's up, Ray? We're going to break the internet, buddy, because we got some Tex Mex manicotti. So I'm going to
Greg,
grab that filling.
Couple of questions out there. They're already asking.
Let's do it.
Somebody said that they're using the Kingsford signature blend today. What kind of pellets are we using today,
We've
Greg?
actually got the Kingsford hickory pellets in the RT700 behind me. And why, you might ask? Because they were in there when I started the grill, and we did some ribs the other day.
John Greco was asking. I apologize.
What's up, John Greco?
What time and temp? And what grill are you using today, Chef Greg?
We haven't got there on the time and temp yet because we ain't done prepping the recipe. But I'll tell you right now, we're going to 375. This whole recipe is going to take about an hour.
What?
There are a couple steps, but this can be done like way ahead of time, like the day before.
You about to pipe a cake, Greg?
I mean, we're about to pipe some cheese and meat into the tubes. We're going to insert this into here.
Oh, very cool. Very scientific.
So we've taken some manicotti. We've not followed the package directions. Really salty water. Make it taste like the ocean.
Oh,
6 minutes.
Love it.
6 minutes. That's it. A little olive oil. Put it in the fridge.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh.
And then we're going to use this bag basically as a pastry bag. I did look at the grocery store. They did not have. So a gallon bag, and just cut the end off just like that.
What's up, Ray?
And now you
Somebody
got
was
yourself
asking.
a bag.
somebody was asking, Greg, they're from Missouri.
Missouri.
What is the weight of the 340? And then what is the weight of the 590, Greg?
That is a fantastic question. The RT 340 weighs in at a whopping 90 pounds. All right. The RT 590 weighs in at 130 pounds. But it's not about weight, okay? It's honestly about how much food you can put into those grills. So for me, we go camping, we tailgate, we travel. We're actually going camping next week. We take the RT 340 with us. It fits in the bottom of the camper. Again, when that legs are collapsed, it's 24 inches high, weighs about 90 pounds. I can easily fit a couple racks of ribs, a couple pork butts, a solid Packer brisket, a couple chickens. I love making biscuits and gravy in the morning on that. And you don't have to worry about heating up the camper because it's already hot enough as it is. You want to cook outside.
Greg Power's off today. He's in the comments section
there
saying,
you go, Greg.
What's up, Greg?
So we're going to go ahead and keep inserting this delicious chorizo, ground beef, green chili, ricotta mixture into these manicotti shells.
A couple folks were asking about my apron. The apron that I wear, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram. There's a link in my Instagram bio to check out that apron. There's also a link in my TikTok bio as well.
Shoot, yeah.
Use that link. That way recteq Grills gets credit if you purchase anything from them.
And Atlas 46 has some really cool swag.
Man, they got a lot of cool stuff for tradesmen. You know, any carpenters out there, they got a lot of cool belts and such.
Now, this recipe will yield enough to do 2 9x13 pans. I only have enough noodles cooked off for 1 9x13 pan. So,
really good question here, Greg, while you're finishing up filling
Stuff
those
in
bad
tubes.
boys. Can you explain how the different pellets affect the taste? ... Like, if we wanted to do something without smoke flavor, is that possible on the 700?
well, I mean, you can do
Cakes,
things.
cheesecakes, cookies?
You can do things with less of a smoke flavor, and that has more to do with temperature, less about the variety of pellets. Now, yes, there are some pellets out there that are more fragrant than others. So if you want a more robust flavor profile, rock out some hickory. If you want a little bit more delicate flavor profile, maybe use a nice fruit wood. I love the Ultimate Blend pellets at red oak, white oak, and hickory. It'll give me great smoke flavor. But if I'm doing things like a cheesecake, it'll provide fantastic fuel for that cook. Now, the RT700 can do everything. Okay? Bake, smoke, grill, dehydrate, you name it, it can cook it. It's hot. I'm going to grab a sip of water. And then I'll finish babbling about cheesecake on the grill.
So you're filling both sides. Is there like going to be a pocket in the middle, or are you meeting in the middle, Greg?
Cheese is touching cheese.
Okay, very cool.
Very happy right now. But once you get, say, over about 325 on the grill, those pellets aren't going to smolder. They're going to burn, and that's going to give you a really clean heat source. You're still going to get great sweetness from the wood. So whether you're making cookies, cakes, cheesecakes, pies, any of your baked dishes, 350, 375, or 400, you're going to get a really nice sweetness from the wood, not an overly smoky flavor. But if you have never had a chocolate chip cookie off of one of these grills, I implore you,
Peanut butter cookie, baby.
give it a shot. Because instead of you saying, ugh, smoke, you're going to eat that cookie. It's going to put a big old smile on your face. And maybe if you're smart, put some ice cream in between 2 cookies. It's the way I like it. But you're going to be thinking to yourself, there's something special about this cookie. You're not really going to be able to put your finger on it. What that is, it's the grill. Okay, that grill is going to impart a nice sweetness onto the food, and it's amazing. So we've got some pepper jack cheese. I'm just going to lay it right over the top of these manicottis because I told you this is Tex Mex, and I want to bring a little heat to the table. I love pepper jack cheese, and I legit just took this cheese out of the fridge like a minute before we started, and it's already starting to melt like in my hands. It's so hot out here.
Happy birthday, Brian Berghofer. Happy birthday, buddy. Thank you for watching.
Appreciate you tuning in on your birthday. Give you the old Feliz Cumpleaños since we're making Tex-Mex. I mean, why not? But we're going to take about a dozen or so slices of pepper jack cheese over the top.
Yum. Oatmeal raisin cookies,
Ooh.
pineapple upside down cake.
I've
Guys,
seen-
what is your favorite baked dessert? Some folks are already putting them down there. Put it in the comment section down below.
I've seen a lot of people do that burnt Basque cheesecake lately. That seems to be a pretty hot recipe. Chef John made some strawberry muffins the other day. They were pretty darn tasty. Any sort of cobblers, cakes, pies, cookies. The beauty of the grill with that PID control is you're going to get temperature precision even when it's 1,000 degrees outside.
Shoot, yeah.
And I don't know about you, it is too hot to turn the oven on at the house. I ain't doing it. You can't pay me to do it. My air conditioning bill's already hurting enough as it
Ooh,
is.
son.
So I'm going to cook outside. I'm going to keep the AC where it needs to be, blowing on me because it's too hot outside. So we've got that. But it ain't ready yet.
It's not ready.
Not ready yet.
It's not ready.
All right, we're going to grab
It's not ready.
a pound and a half of sour cream. Whoop. Man.
Ooh, peach
Almost.
cobbler, Mike says. That sounds good to me. Apple pie, some apple pie bread.
Some salsa. And I like the cantina style. And again, you can easily make your own salsa on the grill. We love it. It's got a great recipe for it. But this is lunch break, which means I only have a little bit of time to get this done.
Bacon brownies.
Ooh, we like brownies.
Creme brulee.
So we're going to mix up the salsa and sour cream. Just a like of that. And then we're just going to take this and just go that whole thing over the top. I know you think I'm crazy. Like, what are you doing?
Lord.
So that's going to give us like a cheesy sort of like texture on the top. Yahtzee.
Diane Giles made brookies the last time they camped,
Dude, I
and they
love
were
some brookies.
absolutely delicious.
Screaming pig rub. A little bit of that carne asada.
Yeah, son.
And then we're going to add my favorite hot sauce. Comment down below what's your favorite hot sauce. I love the Cholula. Okay, big fan. Put some hot sauce over the top.
Cristal, Texas Pete.
And that's it. Boom. This is going to go in the RT700. Again, 375. We're burning that hickory pellet. But check this out. About 45 minutes. Then you're going to grab some queso.
What? What? Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love, guys. Greg is blowing up the internet.
Okay, we're going to put some queso on the top. But we're not done yet.
Oh, Lord.
Because I'm going to grab a little bit of that cojito crumbling cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Put that on the top.
Now, Greg, some folks are asking, man, it is so hot out here.
15 minutes, that's it.
Have we ever adjusted the minimum feed rate on any of these grills out here?
Negative.
Have we ever? Let me ask you one more time. There's a huge perception out there on the internet to where you have to adjust the factory settings of your grill. Have we ever, in 6 years, adjusted the minimum feed rate on any of our grills that we use for lives?
All right. 3 words. Smart grill technology. Okay? Let me back that up a little bit. Smart grill technology. What does that mean for you? That means you're going to push a button. You can even use your smartphone. If mine wasn't a camera right now, I could definitely turn the grill off or on, adjust the temperature up or down on my smart device using that recteq Grills app. Maybe you don't own a recteq grill. Go ahead and download the app anyway. Some great recipes out there for you guys.
Shoot, yeah.
There's no need to adjust the minimum feed rate on the grill. All that is the idle speed of the grill. Okay, if you're cooking, now we are in a shade. It is about 110 degrees here with the heat index. It's miserable. Okay, we're cooking at 375. Minimum feed rate has 0 to do with the temperature we are cooking right now. Another myth out there is adjusting your minimum feed rate higher will give the grill higher temps. 0 truth in that. Again, minimum feed rate. Think of it like the idle of your car. Okay. Once your car gets warmed up, you might be sitting around, 700 or 800 RPM. Think of that as the grill. Once you put that grill on low, it's going to maintain that minimum temperature that you're going to be able to do. There's a couple variables in that. The type of wood you're burning does make a difference.
The fuel, aka the fuel.
Not all woods burn the same. So again, depending on if you got hickory or an oak blend or a fruit wood, it can make a difference there. But on average, you put a grill on low, it's going to maintain between 180 and 200 degrees. Again, plenty low to smoke beef jerky, plenty low enough to dehydrate any sort of fruits, vegetables, or anything else you want to cook. But again, if you want to jack that grill up to full, sear a steak, make a pizza, the minimum feed rate has zero impact.
A lot of folks
on
in the
that.
comments section. Julie Stout, they have never adjusted theirs.
Never.
Ron Bryan is in Phoenix. He said he's never touched his.
And it's hot out there.
We've
I want to say Bill Wyko said it was about 115 yesterday.
Well, we've got David, who, when he turned his grill on, was 120 degrees inside already.
Wow.
He said he's never adjusted his minimum feed rate.
But if you guys have any questions or you think your grill, is not performing up to snuff, just give us a call, 706-922-0890. One of our fantastic techs, CFRs that own grills and cooks on grills day in, day out, will give you a hand with that. Or you can reach out to me, Chef Greg at recteqgrills.com, Jody at recteqgrills.com. Give John a break because he's on vacation.
He's on vacation.
But maybe if you got a question for John, go ahead and email him at chefjohn at recteqgrills.com. And I do believe he has a super secret email address out there for all those love letter inquiries.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know about you, Jody. I'm sleeping at 11 o'clock on Thursday.
Shoot, yeah.
He can do the late show when he gets back.
That's right.
I need my beauty sleep.
Good comments. Thank you guys so much. We just wanted to dispel those myths out there that you have to adjust your minimum feed rate.
And we see a lot of comments like that on the forums and the internet, and everybody is an expert when it comes to the internet.
Right.
But not everybody is an expert. There's only one recteq grills expert, and he's actually standing right there about 12 feet away from me. That is Jody Flanagan, your recteq grills expert. Make sure you follow him on all social media at Barbecue Dad. He's got some fun stuff. Instagram, TikTok. You can follow me on all social media at Chef Greg Muller. YouTube as well. A lot of fun stuff there. But Jody, I'm getting pretty hungry for this Tex Mex.
Me too. You were saying earlier, John's on vacation. When I grew up, I wanted to be Forrest Gump's dad. Because he was actually always on vacation. But then I found out that, that wasn't the case. Yeah. Greg, you are knocking it out of the park today.
I'm hungry.
I want to see some love. I want to see some hearts, some thumbs up. Smash that share button, guys. We are doing a Tex Mex Manicotti. This is Chef Greg's Tex Mex version of a classical Italian dish.
If you love two things, why can't you put them together?
Shoot, yeah.
It could be burgers and pizza. If you've never made a bun out of leftover pizza, you're missing out, right? Jody, what are your two favorite things to put together?
I'm sorry?
What are your two favorite food things to put together?
Steak nuggets and mashed potatoes.
Steak nuggets and mashed potatoes. Now, could you take that cubed venison or cubed beef, wrap it around potatoes?
Oh, God.
Then flour, egg, breadcrumb, fry that so it's mashed potatoes inside of the steak and venison nugget. That's what I call taking two things that you love and put them together.
Yeah.
I know Ben Lowe loves it when I do this. It's an inside joke when we film. Sometimes I can't think of words, and he just goes like this. And that pretty much means everything I'm trying to say at the moment. It usually doesn't help, but Ben Lowe, I love you anyway for just standing there doing this. So.
But Greg, where can we find this recipe? Where can we get this recipe? How can we do that? What do we do? What do we need to do to get this recipe?
After Jody types out his 5 recipes and gives them to Charlie, and Charlie sends those emails out, we'll go ahead and get this out to you guys. Make sure you subscribe to all of our recipes. Go to recteqgrills.com/lunchbreak. Put your email address in there, and then every now and then we'll just go ahead and delicately insert some emails into your box. But I'm ready to eat.
Oh, shoot!
I think this cheese is melted. And I don't know about you.
Well, we've met that 30-minute mark, Greg. So we are good. This is a technical show right now. We're at that point.
The beauty of this 9x13 pan is we ain't losing any cheese or cheese dip or anything out the top. Now to recap, we've got that green chili or tomatillo salsa on the bottom. Okay. Then we have stuffed our manicotti. I got a spoon right here, Jody.
You got? Oh, sure. Okay.
I got spoons.
Not bad.
The Sherpa set it up.
He's got it.
Tyler, we got to give props. We got a new guy on staff. Okay. He is the Sherpa, right there. His name is Tyler Reese.
Hey,
with
Tyler.
A C, not an S.
Welcome to the family.
Okay? You got to get it right. So Tyler has been helping us get stuff set up. So normally we might have forgotten a spoon. Not today. Why?
I would have forgot it.
Because we got a Sherpa, and he's got a list, and he gets himself everything on that list. We've taken that manicotti, we've stuffed it with that chorizo, the ground beef, the ricotta, all of that delicious stuff. Then we put some pepper jack cheese on the top. But we weren't done there. We took equal parts salsa and sour cream. We mixed it up 50-50. Boom, we slapped that on the top. We let that go for about 45 minutes at 375 degrees. And then we put some queso on the top, because who doesn't like chips and queso? I like chips and queso.
Greg, can we use a Pyrex glass dish inside the RT700 or any other of our pellet grills?
Anything oven safe is safe in the grill.
Greg said, man, if you had a smaller pan, you would be in rough shape, LOL.
Okay. Do you really think we'd have a recipe fail? No, because I'd look like an idiot. And then how could I be an expert if I looked like an idiot?
Hey, there's a lot of experts out there, Greg, that look like idiots. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but none of those are going to get perfect cheese surface ratio like I did today. But I'm going to go ahead and...
What could you use instead of pepper jack cheese, Greg? Give it to me now.
I mean, you could use mozzarella, you could use Swiss, any of your favorite cheese you want to use. Maybe you want to use some Havarti. Maybe you want to use Colby Jack. Maybe you want to really spice it up and you want that habanero pepper jack, because that stuff is crazy. There's also some really good jalapeno Colby cheeses out there. Check out the deli counter. They got some good cheeses. I know Boar's Head is always bringing some fantastic stuff.
Greg, if anybody needs any kind of technical assistance with the grill, how would they reach us?
I mean, you can shoot us an email, give us a call, 706-922-0890. And again, we've got that cheese.
Oh, foodgasm, somebody said. Foodgasm.
Now, of course, I got to wipe that plate a little bit. Now, I would normally have some cheese on the side, but I think we got enough cheese on there.
You could use Gouda, right, Chef?
You could. Now, I'm going to eat this with a fork because we do have some sort of, like, class here. But I'm going to go ahead and just take those tortilla chips and garnish it just like that.
Smash that share button, guys. Give us a like, give us a love. Greg's breaking the internet with his delicious Tex Mex Manicotti.
But I'm going to go ahead and just put a little more of that juice on the top.
Wisconsin supposedly has some of the best cheeses. Shout out Jeff and Julie Stout for bringing us some.
I like Wisconsin. But you can look right here. See, I got that noodle? Look, that noodle is stuffed with the meat and cheese, okay?
So, Greg, if you catch your grill mats on fire, can you reuse them?
Shoot, yeah. You want to avoid getting temperatures over 500 degrees. You want to avoid direct fire on those grill mats. But if they happen to break on you, I've got a couple that are ripped in half that when we moved, Julie folded it in half and shoved in a drawer. But now they're the perfect size for a rack of ribs.
Ooh.
Look at the
Great
cheese.
improvisation.
Look at the cheese flop in the the wind there. But I got the tortilla chips, the cheese. I gotta go downwind.
That looks great, Chef Greg. You did an amazing job. Cilantro for garnish, question mark?
And flavor.
And flavor. What about some jalapenos? Could you add that in there?
Sorry, I just needed a minute because that was amazing. We got green chilies in here. You could add jalapenos. You could add habaneros. You could add any of your favorites. And this is a great way to use up leftovers. And it doesn't matter if it's pulled pork or shrimp. Maybe you got some grilled mahi-mahi. You want to do some shrimp inside of these manicotti?
Man, you did a great job, Chef Greg. Again, just give us a little time and temp one more time, and then let us know how and where they can get this recipe.
Super simple. 375, about 45 minutes. Again, we got that 9x13 pan. We got that green chili sauce on the bottom. We've got that chorizo and ground beef stuffed into the shells. We got some pepper jack cheese. On the top is equal parts sour cream and salsa. And again, that's going to give us like a little cheesy deliciousness on the top of that. After that, 45 minutes, we put a whole tub of queso on the top. We put some of that cojito crumbling cheese on the top. And I don't know about you, but I got me something good for lunch today.
All right, I think we're going to save somebody's life right now. Wild side question, Greg. This will be the last one, and then we'll get the heck out of here. When done cooking and the fire is still going, can you put the stainless steel cover over the firebox to smother the fire quicker?
You gotta be very careful when you do that, because what you don't want to do is build up pressure underneath that. Plus, when you put a lid on an open fire, you might actually have those coals continue to smolder for hours and hours and hours. It's like when you build a fire at night in the fireplace, not when it's 1,000 degrees outside, but that next morning, if you've got a big bed of ash under there, you might turn that ash over, you might find some fresh coals into there. So I would not recommend putting the lid on until those those coals have all burnt up. But good news for you is you have that variable speed fan. If you want to get rid of that fire a lot faster, go ahead and increase that fan on full. Spread those coals out. That fresh oxygen is going to run over the top of those. It's going to burn that up a lot faster. And again, make sure all of those coals are out before you put that lid on it. But this is
what
something.
what drink of choice would you have with this, Chef Greg?
I mean, hashtag drink of summer. Give me a margarita.
Shoot, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to have to email this recipe to my own inbox because I'm making this again.
All right, guys, this has been Lunch Break presented by recteq. We really do appreciate you guys for tuning in with us again. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter at recteqgrills.com. Make sure you sign up for this recipe, recteqgrills/lunch break. We really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take us out, Greg.
Well, I'll start it, you finish it. How about that? Make sure you follow us on all social media. After you do that, God bless you. God bless the United States. And we will see you
at the recteq.
Kurt Slot, you darn right it looks awesome.
Trent
Diller. Delicious.
recteq lifestyle.
Daryl Pope, who needs paprika when you got Ron's Screaming Pig on the top? Scotty Waters, you definitely got to do it, buddy. Stuffed with pork belly. We can put some pork belly in there. There's no rules. Kay Sharon, we appreciate you tuning in.